Girl, the tea about to be hot for this one. What everybody is, should go Cece with another surprise Sunday. So, I was doing some thinking. And I haven't done a story time in a bit on this channel. You know what I'm saying? And also, you know, I haven't really, like, you know, and every year for Valentine's Day, I always try to do something, you know, a little like a story time and talk about, you know, my past, relationships, if you will. And you know, this year is no exception. With Valentine's Day coming right around the corner, I figured to myself, you know, it's about time I told you some of my online dating stories, or my app dating stories. Now, I'm gonna make it clear, I do have a online dating account on Tinder. I do. And do I use it sometimes? Yes, I do. Why? Because, to be honest with you, I'm a little lonely, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And yeah, I just figured it was time for me to talk about those. If y'all want to hear more stories about that, make sure you leave a comment below, and also comment down below some maybe like some crazy like Tinder stories that you've had, because I just want to, like, you know, see if I'm not the only one out here. But yeah, so this is the time that I almost became somebody's Insta mom because of a dating app. I know that sounds crazy, but let's just get right into it. So this happened about 2 years ago, and I was just like, you know, still getting used to going to Wayne County and everything. And you know, I wasn't like really making any friends. I think this was before I met Gabby. This had to be like when I met Gabby, but we were like, you know, like still getting through like the friend stage and everything. So what happened was, basically, I was on this dating site, and I'm not going to disclose it for certain reasons, but yeah, I was on this dating site, and you know, I was going through all these different guys and everything that I had that kind of liked me and everything, and I was just like kind of talking to them. Nothing was really like sparking or anything. It was a lot of guys who were DTF or whatever, and just straight up fuck boys and whatnot. And I was just like, you know, whatever, until I come across this one guy, and he seemed really cute and legit, and he sounded like he was really, really cool. So for the sake of the video, we'll call him Balake. Maybe that's his name. Maybe it starts with a B, but it's not Blake or anything, okay? You don't know, and you're not gonna know, okay? So me and Balake, we start texting and everything, and you know, we start talking to each other, and he seems like a really nice, legit guy. Like, he sounds like really cool and everything. He wasn't like too, like, he was like DTF only and everything. No, he actually like wanted to get to know me as a person. Take note, guys, sometimes girls just want to get to know you. They don't automatically want to fuck just because they're on a dating site. They'll learn, license to learn. Damn, this tea is good. So, anyway, me and Balake, we start talking for a little while, and you know, it seems like kind of interesting and everything. He's asking my interest and everything, and you know, he thinks, you know, it's all cool, it's all good, it's all Gucci and whatnot. We started talking for like about a good 3 weeks, and then he's like, so when can I see you? And I'm like, I don't know, like, when do you want to like kind of do something? So it was Valentine's Day was coming up, and he was like, why don't we, you know, do something together or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, maybe we can, you know, maybe we can meet up at my school, you know what I'm saying, G? You know what I'm saying? So, cause I'm like, I literally, like, Wayne County is downtown. We could go and like just chill or whatever. So I agreed to it. So, and I already had class, so I was just like, you know, maybe I'll just like, you know, stay. We can just kind of talk and chill and whatever. So the day of Valentine's Day comes, and I'm getting myself all nice. I had my outfit picked out, and I was wearing red because red, excuse me, equals and Valentine's Day, you know, that's already a match made in heaven or whatever. I had on my shoes and everything. I had my underwear was all nice and clean, you know, smelling all good in case, you know, the little wanted to go down. I'm just kidding with y'all. Yeah. So yeah, and I was just and my makeup was on fleek. I was looking like a friggin' snook, like a snook cook, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I get downtown, I go to my class and everything, and then I'm waiting on him, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, he should have like kind of text me back right about now, you know? So I don't try to look at my phone or anything. I think eventually, like, maybe about a good 45, almost an hour went by, and I'm like, I finally say, hey, where you at? He's like, oh, give me 1 second, I'll be down there in a minute, my bus is kind of late. I was like, bus? You didn't tell me that you rode the bus. interesting, Balake. Very interesting. So anyway, I wait about a good maybe 20 more minutes, and then he shows up and he's like, hey, how you doing? We hug and everything. And if you go to Wayne County Community College in the downtown district, you know that the area has like this big old area that has like a Subways and the bookstore and everything. So we were in that area and we sat down, we got some food and everything, and we just kind of like just like talking and everything. And he seems like really nice and really cool and interesting and whatnot. I'm asking him all the typical date questions like, what do you do for a living? What are your interests? And blah 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 and whatnot. And he's engaging and being laughing and everything, and it was nice. It was nice. Until this other thing happened. So apparently he gets a phone call and he's like, excuse me 1 minute, I gotta take this. So I'm thinking to myself, you know, he's a pretty nice guy, you know, he seems like legit and everything. And then cut to, I look up and he's basically like just yelling in his phone to this, I don't know who he's yelling to, and I'm like, damn, is it like that serious? Is it like his boss or something? And he's like, and then he comes back and then he just kind of like acts like it didn't happen, and it's all cool, calm, and collected. And I was like, trouble at work or something? And I'm like, he's like, oh no, that was just my baby mama. What? What the fuck? What? Who? Quay? I don't recall you talking about a baby mama. So basically, he eventually went on to explain the fact that he actually had a baby mama, and he had about 3 kids. By 3 different women. Huh? So yeah, he basically was just talking about how it all happened and everything, and how he's technically a father and whatnot, how he cares about his kids and whatnot. And I'm just thinking to myself, how the hell did this never come up in conversation? Like, oh my god, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Watch your profanity.
So, any rational would have, like, you know, been like, okay, bye-bye, I'll call you, you not call me, you know, it is what it is, goodbye, get you out of my life. But, for some godforsaken reason, I thought to myself, Sierra, maybe you can make this work.
Oh, hell no!
Like, maybe you can make this work. So after we finished eating everything, he decided to walk me to the bus stop and everything, and you know, we kissed at the bus stop. Yeah, I got me a little smoochy. Damn, this tea good as shit. And from then on, we are basically just like talking to each other every now and again, and we are also just like pretty much seeing each other. He sees me at school, I come by where he is, and we basically just been seeing each other for a long time. Eventually, like, I kind of get a little bit more acquainted with his kids and everything, and things are going pretty okay, if I say so myself. But at the same time, in the back of my brain, I'm thinking to myself, Sierra, do you really want to be an instant mom? Like, you've seen Empire, you've seen all those movies about baby mama drama. Do you really want that to happen to you? And I'm like, I don't know. Look, y'all, I'm gonna make it clear, and I'll make it 100% clear. This was me making excuses for myself. I felt so alone and kind of felt the D word. Yeah, a little bit desperate. I did feel that because it had been so long since I had been with somebody that I figured, you know, he's not the worst. He's not like the friggin' stereotype or anything. It's just maybe I can make this work. But eventually, like, you know, it's just like, nah, I can't. You can't keep going on like this because you know you don't want to be instant mom or even possibly baby mama number 4. You don't want that. You know, you got somewhere you want to go. You got dreams to chase and shit. What the fuck are you doing?
Watch your profanity.
And yeah, I just like was like, you know, you need to actually stop this. You actually need to. So eventually, you know, I just got to figure out the way I was going to tell Balake. And I didn't want it because he was just so nice to me and everything and just so cool. And I don't know, you guys. I was just like, how the fuck am I going to get out of this? Like, how and everything. Like, do you really want to go on like dates to where you're just picking up diapers? So eventually, like, you know, for some reason, I don't know how, but Balake, I guess he could sense something, I don't know, because for a minute, because I think we were seeing each other like maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday type deal, and then it started turning to like Monday, Wednesday, and then just Monday, and then just like barely texting, and then he just stopped talking. He stopped talking to me, he stopped calling me, checking on me and whatnot, and I'm like, are we through? I never heard back from him since then. Legit though. I think he broke it off. I think he probably realized that, you know, maybe I don't need to drag this girl. This girl seems like she's more unique and she deserves somebody a little bit better. Or I don't know what's going through Balake's head, but he just left and it was over. And for the first time, I was actually kind of happy about it. So yeah, that was like my story, my little story about how I almost became an instant mom, you guys. Ain't life crazy, and ain't this tea good as shit? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Comment down below some crazy dating stories or some crazy Tinder stories that you might have. Also, if you want a shot at being the shout out in my next video, which will be right here. These are the people who are in that. But if you guys want to change this, you gotta subscribe to my channel and also just comment down below. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys have a nice Valentine's Day. And with the big takeaway is that don't try to be with people just because you lonely or you feel like depressed or anything because you don't have anybody. Just try to be you. That's all I gotta say. That's a big takeaway from this. Just try to, like, you know, focus on something else. Focus on your hustle, your flow, your passion, whatever. Because, you know, at the end of the day, nobody wants to be an instant mom. Unless somebody actually does want to be an instant mom or wants to be a mom. And in that case, that doesn't apply to you. But other than that, I love you guys so much. With the peace and the pizza, have a lovely Valentine's Day or Single Awareness Day. Bye!